Okay, do me a favor. Let the folks know who you are, what your name is, and where you're from.
Krowshin Blest, owner operator of the Crow's Nest Barbecue Catering Company and now Smokehouse, from Oklahoma City down at OU, back when it was Presbyterian. But you know, we update stuff all the time around here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so let the folks know where we are right now.
We're at the Crow's Nest, aka Saints, over in the Plaza District, 16th and Gatewood.
Right on. And now, before we kind of get into the inception, the genesis of Crow's Nest, the business, the brand, could you let people know how, because a lot of people know Saints too, they've heard of Saints Pub. If you could let people know how you became collaborated with Saints, how that friendship became,
Okay. Let me see. Well, back when the Crow's Nest was still a catering company, I was the catering company, it was just me. Cool, perfect. It was just me.
Right.
And I was just cooking, trying to make stuff happen, and then our kitchen burned down.
Okay.
And my last event was supposed to be here at Saints.
Right.
So it was for Lyricist Lounge, it was Flo and everybody, and I was like, hey guys, I love working with you and everything, but it's gonna be too much of a hassle, it's gonna be too crazy to try and like redo all this and try and rebuild. And then Flo's like, you know Saints isn't doing food anymore. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. He's like, well, talk to them, see what you can work out. So I came in, I talked to the bar manager, Christina, she's really great. And she's like, hey, let me talk to the owner. And a couple days later, I got a new spot. And then it evolved from just being a catering company into a restaurant now. And now people can get us 24/7 opposed to having to wait and have really big orders. And we just took off from there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and also, to be honest with you, it also definitely speaks volumes in regards to your business etiquette and how you're perceived business-wise in the city for a place that is as established as Saints to welcome you with open arms. That should definitely say a lot for who you are as a businessman.
It was crazy for me. I wasn't really expecting it. It was kind of like a Hail Mary kind of thing. Like we'll wing it and see what happens. And cuckoo, who knew?
Hey, that's how it works. That's how it works. So now, how long have you been here in Saints?
We've been here for 3 months now.
And how is everything going in regards to that?
It's a slow grow, but people start getting used to hearing that, hey, they can actually go to a brick and mortar and find us and get it in. So it's working.
And just one more time, let the folks know where you are and what area you're in if they ever want to come by.
If you want to come by, we're in the Plaza District, 16th and Gatewood, Crow's Nest. You can see us on the side of the building. We also have a new, I would say, fixture we're going to get built and put outside so people know exactly where we are. And if you come in and check in, you're also going to get a discount. So, hey.
I know, you can't beat that.
Man.
Especially when it's a discount. Okay, so yeah, let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back, man. You know, for me, like I said, like in regards to the first time I spoke to you in doing an interview, I stressed that the main reason why I do want to do this is because I wanted people who either wanted to start a business or people who are in your likeness who might not have an opportunity to not only start a business but have never even considered themselves to even be a business owner, let alone a businessman. I feel like that's kind of one of my main reasons why I wanted to sit down with you, is to show people how you can turn something that is a thought or a dream into something tangible, right? And so with that being said, what got you into the business of food? Like what, was it a meal? Was it an event? Like what happened? What is it for you that said, yo, this is my bag?
YouTube and an idea. Really, I started off, I bought myself a smoker a couple years back from Walmart.
Okay.
And my grandma, that's pretty much my dad's whole side of the family, they were all into cooking, down home, everybody getting together, having Sunday dinner.
Sure.
And I remember how my grandma used to like smell different seasonings and stuff, mix them together and just be like, Emerald Lagasse, just bam, throw it in there, and it was always this bomb. It was never the same, but it was always good. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that for myself. I want to build kind of a little community, so I would always like guinea pig on my neighbors. I'm like, hey, come over, I got a little something for you. And then a couple of my friends got together with my dad. My dad made my logo, and they were like, hey, you should do this for real. And I was just like, whoa. So with them believing in me and thinking like, if they see something in me, let me see if I can find that same light. So I kind of just ran with it. So, I mean, do some research, definitely. I mean, know what you're doing before you jump into it. But make sure whatever it is that you're doing is for fun. Because my goal in life is to live comfortably. Make sure that bills are taken care of. I can travel a little bit, but I don't want to stress because life is way too short to stress out about the little things. So, whatever you do, make sure it's something that's not going to become work to you. That's why I make sure everything I do here is fun. It always has to be fun. I'll tell all my coworkers up here. We always say don't half-ass it, or don't wing it halfway, just wing it all the way, and if it messes up, we'll fix it. There's always a way, especially doing with food. If something gets burned, take the top off and see what we can make out of it. If you happen to spill a little bit extra in something, we can turn it into something. If not, we can always donate it, but there's always a way, you know what I mean, to make that dollar back. So don't trip.
Absolutely.
Have fun.
I can dig that. I like. What was that saying you just said about winging it?
Oh, don't half-ass wing it all the way.
Absolutely. I like that. That's actually. I mean, that's a good way of looking at life. If you think about it, it's like even if you haven't made it, fake it till you make it, and just go all the way.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can dig that.
like, especially if you end up working for yourself, you know what I mean? It's like the only person you can let down is you. And if you know you did the best as you can, it'll be all right. And it's tomorrow's problem, tomorrow's you.
That's true. That's true. Wing it all the way.
Wing it all the way.
I can dig. Okay, so could you tell us the first meal, specifically first plate that you cooked, and you said, I can put a price tag on this? Like, what was it specifically? Do you remember?
Yes. I made some baby back ribs. I'm not the one that said I can put a price tag on it. Who was it?
Better, actually.
It was my good friend Alec Bachman. He's actually the one that helped me like get everything really started here. I made some for him. He's like, these are delicious. So he ended up selling some to his friend because he didn't want to give them up. So he was like, if you're gonna have some of these, I'm gonna need at least $10. So he ended up telling him, like, bro, I sold half that rack of ribs for 10. I was like, why? I only gave you like 6 ribs. But okay, if it works for you. Then he came back and he paid me a little bit more. He's like, hey, can you make me, I think he wanted like 8 racks or whatever to go to a party. I was like, sure, whatever, just buy it for me and get the seasonings and I'll whip it up. Then afterwards, it just kind of snowballed from there and became a thing. But I'd really just been doing it for fun. So,
so somebody else was making that paper off of you. And then
lightweight. Then he was like, you know what? Let's see what we can actually do.
Let's get
but
this going.
He was a good friend. He's like, hey, I took that money and I put it towards something. So here it is. I was like, all right.
Well, I mean, if you think about it too, it's like there's a lot of products where if it's not for someone else capitalizing off of it, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not worth anything, right? For example, like sports accessories, right? If someone doesn't have a soccer team that they're spending money on or whatever it is, then that product is not worth anything. So for you to notice that in such a degree of separation, it should speak volumes to the food more than you than anything, right?
I mean, it's really weird reviewing the food because every time somebody tells me how great it is, it's like, thank you. It's just really weird to kind of take the compliment from me personally because it's like, this is all for fun, guys. Well, I'm happy y'all are enjoying it. And please come back, tell your friends. But it's like,
absolutely
cool.